Not a child you'd want to be alone with. My mom says I was a peculiar little girl. I don't remember much about my childhood, as I have insanely bad memory. She told me, just last year, that I used to have an imaginary friend growing up. A friend that I would spend most of my time with. I wasn't an antisocial child by any means. And I don't ever recall having an imaginary friend growing up, so this took me by surprise. I rarely ever misbehaved, as far as I can remember. I never blamed it on my imaginary friend, so don't worry. This isn't going to be one of those I killed Daddy because Toadie told me to stories. Nonetheless, weird stuff kept happening throughout my childhood. Like the time I sleepwalked to the window in my room and woke up just as I was about to tip over and fall down. Or the time my mother was awakened by the weight of someone sitting on the edge of her bed one night when I was around 6. She says at first she was scared, but then realised it was me. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she noticed that I was sitting on the edge of the bed facing her, staring at her. She tried to get to me to respond, but I just sat there, staring at her. Just when she was about to get out of bed and get me back to my room, a smile started creeping towards my face. She says my face looked foreign, unfamiliar, and unsettling. Feeling utterly creeped out, she got up, ran towards the light, and turned it on. The second the light came on, I fell backwards like a bag of bricks and hit the floor. She screamed and ran towards me in panic, but she says I was just lying there, sleeping, expressionless, and seemingly peaceful. A story my cousin likes to tell is about how one night when I was around 3 and babysitting me, he started to hear banging noises from the hallway. The hall was shaped like an L, and my cousin was in the room at the end of the hall. When he peeked out the door, he saw me standing in the far end of the hallway, staring straight ahead at the part of the hallway that was around the corner from him, and thus the part he couldn't see. He said he called me out. I turned to face him slowly and we made eye contact. I raised my arm and pointed my finger in the direction of the hallway that he couldn't see. At that exact moment, the door at the end of the hallway that I was pointed to banged shut and my cousin started freaking out. He said that his first instinct was to come and get me, but he started running towards me. But I was running towards the door that had just banged. He heard the door open as he was turning around the corner and he saw me. He frantically ran after me, but when he entered the room, it was empty. I was huddled up next to the mirror, drawing things on the reflection with my fingers.